I'm Dick Woelfle, and this is Miko Evans.
Yes.
We're here in the Renaissance Hotel for this event here.
Salon LGBTQ.
What the hell are you doing here?
What are you doing here? This is history in the making, you all. I'm glad to be here with Dick Woelfle, founder of Gay TV, and of course, you know, we're Meak Media live on location, and we're the official media division for Meak Productions. And
what the hell did you just say?
I remember when I first heard about you all, and I was just very intrigued with your vision and stuff. So kind of tell us a little bit about our audience, a little bit about the inspiration behind Gay TV.
Well, we do television on the internet that's all gay oriented. And we have a number of channels. We have Channel 125, which is the main channel. We have Gay TV Atlanta, which is our Atlanta division.
Yeah.
We have Gay TV USA, we have Fit and Sexy TV, we have Sports 125, all gay-oriented TV channels are on the internet.
Gotcha. How long have you been doing television or video?
How old are you?
We don't want to tell too much about age, okay? But you still look good.
I did my first streaming studio in 1995.
Wow.
We launched channels on the internet in 1999, TV channels. They're little bitty boxes.
Yeah, matter of fact, that was right after, you know, the success of Windows 95, Windows 98 and stuff, so you all were pioneers.
Yeah, the first studio was built on an IBM PS.
Wow, man, that is
back in the
totally awesome, man. What's actually, what you got planned for the upcoming fall season and also going into 2014?
Well, right now, we, of course, today have been at LGBTQ. This will be a big portion of it. And we did 30 shows from Atlanta Gay Pride.
Wow, okay.
And we
because y'all got a lot of footage on that weekend.
Yeah, we do. And we have Gift Tours coming up, which is a product review show that's all gay and lesbian products.
Wow.
Or, you know, products that we use.
Okay.
Or products that we use and throw out. You know, it could go either way.
Either or, yeah.
Either way. And we have another show that we're resurrecting from the 90s called Be Extreme. It's a show that was on in New York City that I produced back in the 90s.
Okay, cool.
On real TV. And we're recreating that for the internet.
Cool, that's awesome.
So what you doing?
Well, actually, we're getting ready to step more into the special events arena. No, we've been doing media for 5 years. We started in '09 with our first syndicated radio show, Same Gender Loving Expressions. We didn't get into video until, I think, like 2011. And that's when we saw the opportunities to actually take some of our radio shows to video. So we're actually evolving that, and we now have 4 syndicated shows, both on radio and video. Same Gender Loving Expressions, our first talk show, is going to be evolving to Q Expressions. Of course, we have our LGBT music show, the Bearish Artist Talent Showcase, and our first video episode of that will be launching next week. I guess we got to talk to you about hopefully syndicating that on Gay TV. Our third show and our third project division is a history of Black Gay Atlanta, and that came out of us doing the 15th anniversary celebration of Black Atlanta. It's obvious that I am of color, but I just love that we're doing that now, and then of course Meak Media live on location.
You hit this antenna one more time.
I'm sorry. I didn't know and everything. But anyway, don't you just love this? Don't you just love this? Like I said, history in the making. 2 neighbors in the same industry. We're just actually dueling it together. But that's what we're doing now. Next year we got some events that we're going to launch. We're going to do our 2nd annual LGBT Career Fair. And then we're also going to be...
The first one, I understand, was very successful.
Yeah, it was, because we partnered with In the Life Atlanta, and they're the official organizers for Black Gay Pride here in Atlanta. And so we're going to do a 2nd one, hopefully either before ML King holiday or a little bit after. And we may also do one, our plan is to actually go to different cities to actually do it as well. So we're talking with a connection in California. We're also going to be doing the History of Black Gay Atlanta Hall of Fame induction and award ceremony. That's coming soon. We have another event, hopefully we'll be able to kind of do it simultaneously. We may resurrect the St. Valentine Lovers Ball, so we're trying to plan for that. And we have another event that we're going to be doing called the Queer Essence Festival. So that's going to be awesome. That's going to incorporate film, fashion, music, and media.
Wow.
So we're very excited about that.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds awesome, man. So we can't wait to work together with this brother here.
We're going to do it.
And we're actually going to make it happen. We're actually doing it now, to be honest with you, because where can you find two media outlets interviewing together simultaneously? You can't beat
That's
that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So tell us your website.
Channel125.com.
And of course, you can find us at meakproductions.com. That's MEAK as in kite, productions with an S.com. Please stay tuned, you all, on both channels. We do have more in store.
We're back. Cool, dude.
You're tuned in to Meak Productions syndicated shows, live on location. Don't go anywhere. We do have more in store.
Deposit done.
I'll take it.
Cash only.
Done.
Done.
Nice. This is gonna be so rad.
Tickets! $40, right?
Yep.
Done.
And done.
Wait, let me get a photo.
Done.
So done. I haven't answered how I
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
Hey, Michigan, you know what's a dumb reason for firing someone? Because they're LGBTQ, any letter. So don't fire me for being gay. Fire me because of my gross negligence, my inability to respect authority figures, the fact that I've never shown up on time, the way I use the color copier on Tuesday nights, which is inappropriate. But don't fire me for being gay. There's plenty of good reasons.
October is LGBT History Month. "31 days,
31 icons,
videos, bios, photos, and more.
all downloadable for free.
To find out about the extraordinary contributions of more than 200 lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender icons,
Visit lgbthistorymonth.com.
And we're back with another episode of Miko Media live on location. We're live here at the first annual Salon LGBTQ live social media conference right here in Renaissance, Atlanta, Midtown. And I'm standing next to one of the representatives of the legendary Charis Books and More, located in the Little Five Points district. This is Miss Elizabeth Anderson, and she's the executive director of the nonprofit arm of Charis Books. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
All is well. Glad to see you.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
You know what? I didn't even know that this was your setup here and everything until I found out today, and I was like, oh, that's the legendary Charis Books.
I'm glad that we're legendary.
Yes, legendary, man. Y'all been in existence since the 70s.
Yes,
actually.
1974.
When did you become part of the vision?
I started working there in 1997, 98. So I
Wow,
started there as a
cool.
teenager.
Get out.
Opening boxes, and now kind of work my way up.
How did you run across the job opportunity, actually?
Well, my mom, they had a writing group for teenage girls, and my mother was like, you like to write, and kind of shoved me in that direction. She was trying to keep me out of trouble, and I did like to write, and so I started hanging out there because I was young and queer, and it was a good space for me to be.
Wow.
A good scene, and so they're like,
Did you know that the actual business was actually a queer base back
I did,
then?
yeah. Which was part of my resistance as a kid, internalized homophobia.
Of course, yes.
And
we all went through that.
so I was like, I'm too cool to go there, whatever.
Yeah.
But I did end up hanging out there and loving it. And as I got older, they were just like, you can spend all your time here. You might as well work here.
Hey.
And then because I was a writer, I ended up facilitating some of the writing groups there. And then when I went to college and graduate school and kind of worked there through the summers and things like that.
Wow,
When I
that's
came
awesome.
back, I got a job doing more and more programming, and then became the programming director, and then became the executive.
Wow, this is awesome. Just to see you all here. What do you think about the conference?
It's been great. I mean, we're moving, it's an interesting time for media because we love books. We love paper, concrete,
Yes.
real objects. But at the same time, we have been sort of slowly positioning ourselves as a place for content creators who don't have books also. So that's my job really as the executive director of the nonprofit, is to help position us as as more of a progressive think tank for people who are queer, people who are feminists, people who really just are on the left and are thinking about how we just move ideas in the world. And so this conference is really dovetails with that we want people who are really creating interesting stuff on the internet to also see us as a creative home. And so, if you're gonna buy paper books, you should be buying them from indie booksellers. And you can buy them online from us at www.charisbooksandmore.com. But you can also come in and enjoy the very tactile and important and community building experience of being in a physical space that still has books, because that is a different experience than buying books.
That is true. I also want to give a shout out to some of the members in our community that has had a lot of actual book readings and book signings at Charis Books. One in particular, Tracy McDaniel from Just a Post Center for Transformation. I know Cheryl Courtney Evans from Tilt has actually done a lot of her live interviews on her blogging show. And stuff, and so we've seen a lot of that, and you all have been a very great staple in the community. So I thank you all so much for what you all have been doing.
Thank you.
Especially here in the South.
Yeah, I mean that's an important point. We really, we are a lot of writers' first opportunity to see their book on the shelf. We're a lot of writers' first opportunity to see their family reflected in print. So that's an important thing too. A lot of people think, well, I've written this book and it's only ever gonna get exposure on the internet. And the reality is there's something very valuable about seeing your physical book on a shelf and having your community come out and support you in a live reading. It's a very different thing because it's a party. It's a celebrate. You birthed this thing into the world, sometimes at great cost to you. You're telling your truth, and that can be a dangerous thing for some of our members of our community. And you deserve to have your moment in the sun. And that's one of the things that we do that a lot of communities don't have that resource, and so we're very proud that we get to offer that to people, especially when you may never have felt like that was an option for you.
That's true.
So if we get to do that, that's the best part of my job. That's the most fun.
And we love it. We love it so much. Once again, for more information about this great vision, please visit www.charisandmorebooks.com. I'm sorry, that's www.charisbooksandmore.com. I messed that up. Once again, that's www.charisbooksandmore, and that's CHARIS books and more spelled out.com. Elizabeth, thank you so much.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you.
It's been wonderful having you on our show.
Thank you.
Please stay tuned. We're still here live at Salon LGBTQ, the first annual live social media conference for the LGBT community, right here on Meak Media, live on location. Stay tuned. We have more in store. Cool.
Thank you.